Boa caralho.
And that's the kind of reception that I get when I come into That's more like it. Now, I didn't come here because, you know, at first they asked me to do a seminar here, and they said it's going to be for free. And they said it was going to be no gi. I said, fuck that, you must be crazy. And then they said to me, it's for a good cause. It's for to fight Frank. And I said, why are you going to fight Frank for? And they said, no, it's for Frank's fight. Okay? Where's Frank right now? Frank, I'm going to give you a hug, my brother. And I'm going to give these people a special treat. And, you know, I can sympathize with Frank because I've also struggled with some conditions in my life. I grew up and deal with combination theater my whole life. And people don't know I'm trying to bring awareness for that stuff too. Sometimes maybe some oily, some dry, here like that. So people don't know that what it's like to experience that. And maybe that black guy over there, he know what it's like to have an ashy elbow, maybe some ashy knees like that. But I digest. I'm here also to show awareness for testicular cancers here. And they have some balls here to represent your testicles. And I want you to, all you guys, to pick up that stuff because they have all for women to feel their breasts. They have that guy for that, but they don't care about the guys to feel that ball. And here they have stuff here where you're gonna put on your shower or your door or whatever like that to show you're gonna check that stuff. And for you poor guys out here who don't have somebody to do that, I have a lot of ladies who's going to help me to do that stuff myself. But the rest of you losers, you don't have stuff like that. Maybe Renzo, I don't know. But I take care of it like that. So you guys, on your way out, you're going to have that stuff. So I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna show. I usually don't gonna do no gi, but I brought my special. My Renato Laranja beat for you to watch that. And I'm going to do a technique. I'm going to show you guys the right way to do a north-south chop. And a lot of you guys who here think they know how to do a north-south chop. Raise your hand. Don't be afraid of that stuff. You think you're big boy? You think you know how to do that? I want to see you demonstrate that on somebody, not me. I want to see you do that. Find one of your friends, one of your buddies. I want to see that one. Okay, my brother, I'm going to teach you. That's okay, I'm glad that you was make that guy tap. But I think because he's your friend, he was tap just no courtesies for you. You guys, you probably also do that 3-card bounces up there. And one guy loses the money. So I hit you guys. And then where are you from? You Armenian or something like that?
No, from Russia.
Oh, you're from Russia? Okay. So stay away from me if you leg locks like that. I don't trust you if I can throw you. So I want to get a volunteer so I'm going to show the right way to do a north-south choke. Not like that Russian guys do. Not like that guy Vinny Magalesh who's going to fight tonight, and I'm going to challenge that guy later. So I kill 2 birds on 1 stone. So give me a volunteer so I can show that real stuff. I'm going to use that guy because he's a real fighter. Everybody, Daniel Straus. That guy is a big fan of me, so I'm going to give him that. And he's a Rastafari, so he has a strong spirit like that. So I want that guy to lay on the ground. So the problem with the way he did the choke, you can maybe get away with that sometimes. But if you gyre, you've been raw for a long time, you're going to fight. You don't want to use too much, too second squeeze. It's supposed to be nice and easy, okay? And I picked the hardest guy to do it on because that guy's black. He's not from the streets. And he's not gonna just tap, just some easy stuff like that. So, I'm here. And normally, you can put your head down and your knees down so that people can to see my face. Because I have complexions like Egyptian cinema. And look nice. So when I'm gonna put, a lot of times you're gonna try to put here, he's gonna try to defend here. So I try to push, he's too strong like that. I wanna put down my elbow in there and staple him to the ground. Then I'm gonna grab the wrist so he don't gonna put like that. He's gonna be wearing some 4-finger rings and the stuff they wear, like guys wear. So I don't wanna get here. So I'm gonna trap right here. So then here's the key. I'm gonna put that lock right here, but I'm not gonna stop here. Because if I put my shoulder here, that's gonna take all the pressure off that guy's neck. Talk to the people. Say some stuff to the people. Okay, he can't talk here. That's nothing. He don't feel nothing. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide down here. I wanna keep my body. The only thing I want is that on the neck here. So I'm putting myself as flat as I can be. And I don't need the other arm. I'm gonna use one arm like that. And I'm gonna come here. And you can see that he's off. That guy looked like he was smoked one of these giant Rastafarian split. You know, but instead he's not gonna get high. He's gonna be taken to the hospital. Okay, so that thing here. I'm gonna come in there, boom. I'm gonna grab the guy's wrist, control that one. And then when I shoot down, I'm gonna shoot 2 feet lower than I think I need to go. I'm gonna go boom, like that. Okay? And then I'm gonna squeeze my bicep. I'm also gonna bring the shoulder to the ground. Like that. So I'm here. You see how quick I just do like that. I don't have to sit here like that Russian guy. Like that. Why I want to do that? You're going to hurt yourself, big boy. So I want you to just make nice and easy. If you think that this is the way to do it right here, you're wrong. If your chest not on the ground, you're doing the wrong stuff. It's not a guillotine. You're flat here. You don't need the other arm. Just keep flat on the ground like that. Boom. Okay, everybody understand that stuff? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yes, who? My answer is Professor. The greatest in the world. Even Renzo, where Renzo went. He's have the nerve to not show up to my... He's trying to put more Jerry Curl juice on there. He had that S-curl. I had that years ago. That's played out. So everybody can grab partner, you can do that stuff. So until I prove to you otherwise, I'm still gonna do that. So I'm gonna come here. Now, if I'm with a guy who's not too big and I'm not afraid that he's gonna go crazy and get out of there, I'm gonna do the even worse north-south choke. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kick my right leg out straight like that. I'm gonna put my lat muscle against his jawline like that. I'm gonna push away. Then I'm gonna come back to the original position. That feels so tight. They feel like you wanna throw up, you wanna do all kind of stuff. You know.
I know. You choke the last time, I remember.
I don't wanna have to do that. His Jerry curl was when he came straight. He looked like the guy from Ashford and Simpson. So, we come here. I'm gonna do this quick though. I'm just gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna get, everybody calls it north-south choke. I prefer to think it's like that, like a cheek. So that's one thing. You guys, if you want to do that, we can do that, or I can show you another move. Wait, how much time we got? Okay. So just experiment with that for a minute, then we're gonna go to another setup. White waiting for it. Okay. So one thing I want to say about this in general. Sometimes you're gonna get good to do this move, and people are gonna get hit to dance. So there's a lot of stuff. I like to set up to use, you know, some stuff. I'm gonna attack that arm, and then he starts to come over here with that one and try to help that arm, and then he hit himself right here. So he can screw on with the arm here. But my favorite way to set up the north-south choke is from the back. And I guess maybe they have some stuff to add there because I'm hearing a lot of choke. They're gonna end up, that big boy's gonna end up shooting the north-south choke. So, from the back, sometimes you have the guy here. And you lost the hook, he started to get out of that stuff. So I'm gonna keep my grip here, okay? I'm gonna come up, but still to keep the grip here, okay? Now, I'm gonna get on my knees. I'm on my knees, I'm gonna get up straight and walk back a little bit here. So the first thing I'm gonna do to that guy, if you might gonna get this chat here with a neck crank, okay? But sometimes you're not gonna get the guys too tough, or there's a lot of money on the line, some stuff like that. So he's gonna fight that to the death. So you do that, and then you see he's not tapped, and you go boom. If you let him to breathe, he gets his neck like that to save his neck. And I'm gonna go right there. Okay. So once again, we're here on the side. He starts to get that. I don't want him to go there. I gotta wrangle him over here. I keep him here. I'm sitting here. Now I gotta get up, straight, and get my knees back. Now I'm gonna put my shoulder to put his forehead to his balls. The same balls. You're gonna make him to do the prostate check. The hard way. So I'm gonna come here and jab that guy. You can try when you do it to partner. You can do that one, make him tap, then you're gonna pretend you don't tap. So you're gonna put some pressure. Now you're gonna alleviate the pressure. You go, oh, thank God, thank my God. Then I'm gonna go, oh, I don't thank him too soon. Because that's gonna happen for you there. That's a good setup because when you feel the pressure, you just go, oh my God. And then, I got a lot of guys like that. A lot of guys must fall victim to that. And Vinny Magalesh gonna be next. I want you my list. So I want you guys to go through that one. Everybody understand? You want me to do again? You understand that one? Okay. I want to do something, you to experiment with something. Some of you guys do it, some guys don't. Instead of a big grip here, I want you to take that. I want you to take the fist here and the knuckle. I want you to put in a guy's heart here, and on here, you're gonna put your left on top here. And see how he grimaces that face like that? You wanna put like the knife into here, okay? And then if you're gonna put your head here, a lot of people try to do that stuff. Put your face here. You can whisper some sweet nothing to that guy. I'm gonna be here so he can move his head. And I wanna come here, okay? That's if you're at the back, okay? So, just remember, it's nice. And then if you wanna be a smart guy and try to pull his hand, oh my God, I can move with one hand. Don't care about that guy. Okay? Okay, go ahead. I bring him here. I do that. I come back and do that stuff here. Don't forget, you still gotta jump all the way back. You can't stay. I've seen a lot of guys doing this. And you try to finish it the whole way that I told you not to do. You're not gonna get that one. You're only gonna get a bump. You're gonna get the guys, maybe you can finish Vinny Magalesh with that, or Gabe Budiger. Maybe that's the only guy who's gonna attack for that. So you don't wanna do that. So when you come here, I'm gonna put that pressure to that Hastafari neck right here, and then I jump all the way back here. And you see that he's off. I'm gonna send him back out to 42nd Street to sell incense and essential oil on the street and some mixed steak. You do once, twice with your partner, you can have up that thing.